Okay, so this is a game I had in my AMX 5100, and I don't have a lot of great games in this tank, honestly, because I don't know, I'm just not that competent with it. I'm much better at other tier 8 heavies like the IS-3, which you can see my friend in, who I was platooned with, obviously. And the replay's a bit jerky, so I assume I had a pretty shitty connection when I was playing this. But I don't think it persisted because it was a really good game. So off to a bad start, missing the T21, but he does give me a second one, and then Patrick puts the second one in. I've used my repair kit already because I didn't want to get caught out really early by that Tiger 2. He does get me a second time, but he doesn't break anything, so that's okay. And here I'm actually going to use the fact that he's shooting at someone else to take a couple of shots. I'm already quite low health though, because I'm not being particularly careful here. Let's go into my view as well, actually, that might make sense. And that was my last shot, and I couldn't penetrate his front, which is really annoying, but it's a Tiger 2, so you know. That's what it's for. So there's this T29 there, being pretty obvious, to me at least, but he is also aiming at me, as well as whoever just took off even more of my health. So you would be forgiven for thinking this game isn't going so great so far. 256 health, a couple of minutes in, and only having done 464 damage. However, it turns around, I promise. There's that Tiger over there, exposing himself. So of course, I'm going to take some shots at that. The side of a Tiger? Hell, you penetrate the front of a Tiger easily in this tank. You can penetrate the front of a Tiger easily in almost anything. So that was a hell of a lot of damage to just put out there really quickly. And that's the AMX 5100. I mean, everybody knows that, really. It's no secret that the deal with this thing is that you can poke out and load 6 shells and somebody's dead. And this is with the 90mm gun rather than the 100, so it's actually got an even lower alpha damage than it could have. Can't do anything about all these nice targets because dat reload. Can see a little bit of that IS-3. There's also a T29 poking around, and the AT-15A sitting in the little crevasse there. The IS-3 isn't particularly keen on showing us very much of him, although I don't think it's conscious because he's doing his wiggle there to avoid artillery, which did appear to work. And my shot went over him, as it tends to, but then I did track him. And I'm aiming at an awful angle here. I'm really not sure why, but just not something I was thinking about at the time, obviously. And actually, I'll just demonstrate something very quickly. Look what I did! I have a free camera now. So I'm just going to go back to before I started shooting the IS-3. And by the way, before somebody screams hacks, obviously, I'm not going to use this in-game. I can't use this in-game because the way it works is editing an XML file. Jesus Christ, mouse is really weirdly sensitive up here. An edited XML file that allows you to move your camera freely, but only in replays. So we can get really close to things. Isn't that great? And the reason I got this, and these are my shots that you can see whiffing past him and hitting him at the shittiest possible angle there. The reason I got this was because you might have seen, that was the one that tracked him, I guess. You might have seen that I've been doing some kind of, see, look at that angle, that's ridiculous. Some more cinematic style edity shit recently, and the camera work on it's really difficult without a free camera. Yeah, those some ridiculous shots to take, but oh well. Let's go back to 1x speed. if I can manage that. For some reason, there we go. It wasn't displaying the numbers properly. Yeah, I want to do that kind of thing because I'm into video editing. Also, that screwed up the damage number, but it's fine because I'll have the score screen for it anyway. But yeah, I want to get into a lot of video editing things, and we're setting up a channel, me and some friends, for kind of videos from, and here's just again, boom, 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 all the damage. Yeah, videos from various games like Arma 2, maybe 3, probably not 3, mainly Arma 2, World of Tanks, War Thunder, fun stuff like Worms, that kind of thing. Yeah, there'll be a couple of us uploading to it, you know, just fun shit. There's obviously some glitched name tags there. T29 IS3 displaying wrongly. IS6 shooting at me there. Big scary, so I dive into this ditch and take a shot at the front of an AT-15, which is never going to work. So you'll notice that I started off having done about 400 damage and already taken down 256 health, and now I've done about 3,000 damage, and I'm still on the same amount of health. So that's how you play the AMX 5100, is staying out of danger for as much as possible, and only being in danger when you're laying into somebody. Just absolutely absolutely not using words very well. Yeah, this is definitely my best game in the 5100, and unfortunately that did happen. But let's go to the view of our platoon mate eventually and see how the game finishes, because I mean it's an obvious win, you know, but yes, video editing, that's going to be a thing now. I'm even looking into doing a course in it. It's quite difficult though because I'm 19 already. But nonetheless, you know, as usual, just wanted to make a video, let you know what I'm up to, what I'm doing, what I plan to do, and how shit's been. All over a really great World of Tanks replay. And I've been having a lot of really great World of Tanks replays recently. The past couple of days, my win rate has been something like 58-60%, so I've got a lot of really good replays just kind of piling up, which is exactly what I wanted, because I can make some epic stuff out of it. And 11 damage. Apparently the IS-6 is much heavier than the IS-3, as we just found out there. Anyway, there's the score screen. Fairly certain I've got it. If I don't, then I'm a dum-dum, but I'm almost certain I do. Thank you very much for watching. Stay beautiful.